Hi, I'm Brian, and I got the notorious P0449 on this. It's 2007, 3/4 ton with a 6-liter. And the problem with this one is it wasn't the vent valve. Someone actually replaced that. But this truck's been there and done that. You can tell because the drive line's been candy caned. I mean, this thing's been into it. When you look at the wire harness, you can see that it's been abused. It's been swapped over from a regular bed to a flat bed. Anyway, when you get down here and look at the vent valve, which is on the back of the fuel tank, you see I have it unplugged. I tested the vent valve first and it tested good. It involved me putting my mouth on the hose and blowing and then clicking the thing with the power probe. The way this works is the white wire gets ground from the PCM, powertrain control module, and the orange wire should carry battery voltage. You know, just like, it works like an injector basically. You get power all the time, keys on, and the signal's delivered by the computer. So I wasn't getting any voltage here. I mean, it was just dead. I did the command state with my computer. You can see I've got a pin here, and then on the other side of the tone generator, I have it grounded on the brand new bolt for the flatbed. So anyway, using a tone generator, I traced the orange wire all the way up to the fuse box, and you can actually trace directly to the fuse. You take your tone generator, I'll put a link for this in the description, but you hold the button down. So what I did is I took the tone generator, the X-Tex instruments, I can't even talk. This was a frustrating one for me. Had a whole pile, a little list of things to do. But you see the orange wire? The closer I get to the orange wire, the more that you get tone. And you can follow it right up into the fuse block. So the fuse for this thing is the 15 amp one. In this case it says 4WS or something like that. A trailer park. Whatever it is, that's the fuse that does the vent valve solenoid. So long story short, I didn't get any voltage. You can see my little probe mark in the wire right here. If I zoom in, you'll see it. And it was showing like 2.5, but it wasn't enough to illuminate or really make any tone go on my power probe. None of that magic fun sound that we're looking for. And basically the check engine light had come on almost immediately. So I pulled off the cover, which involved pulling the little dog bone thing. I was really tracking this down. I was looking for a broken wire somewhere. I followed that orange wire clear underneath to the back side here. You can tell it's in this bundle here. And it goes right back there and literally goes to just that pin that I was just showing. So that's where my power wasn't going. And the funny thing is with the fuse in place, I had, this is my favorite way to check fuses, by the way, is I'll just go through with the key in the on position and I'll just probe the tops of each of them. But literally where the fail or open circuit was at the fuse. I mean, this is a good fuse. You can take a flashlight, you can shine through the back side of it, and you can see the bridge there. And you see that it's a good fuse. I probe the top, it's a good fuse, but on the power bearing side, which is the right side, because this is so filthy, and it's been, like I say, this truck's been there and done that, it was actually not making contact on the actual crimp on the delivery side of the fuse. That's why I got the P0449. That's nuts. I've never had one where it was an actual contact of a fuse. So the way that I fixed it is I pulled the fuse out, put it back in, pulled the fuse out, put it back in, and now when I go to probe the wire, go to stick the power probe in there, one-handed, holding a camera. I get 12.7 volts, which happens to be battery voltage. Fixed. Pulling the fuse in and out several times. This took me about an hour, hour and a half to track down because I got tone here. I went here first, nothing, but I had to pull the whole thing up to convince myself that it was definitely going in one side and not out through the other to determine what it was on that orange wire. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Maybe it'll help somebody sometime. At least you know how the vent valve solenoid works. Do you want to see the command state I'll just show you on this. So we get in here, go to GM, bring up the menu. This thing is pretty slow. It's not super fast. Go manual diagnosis, 2007, medium Chevrolet, BW4 series, powertrain, 6-liter, PCM, special functions, engine output controls. That's what I want, evap system. So go into there, go to vent solenoid, and you can command it on and off. So, and that's what I was doing, is I was commanding the system to come on. So you go evap vent solenoid command, venting, so you go to put on, and then it should say not venting. At this point you should have ground on the white wire, and you should have battery voltage on the orange wire. And then you turn it off, and then if the key's on, the white wire should be dead with nothing, and the orange wire should have battery voltage. And that's what we have now. So anyway, just figured I'd throw that in there. Hope you enjoyed the video. What a crazy fix. Keep your vehicle clean. If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe, and be sure to click like. I'm just happy I found the darn fix.